from A Recreated Life, and today is day 18 of our Flylady cleaning and organizing system. We're 31 days getting us out of chaos. And so today is Friday, you guys. So we know that today is the day to clean our cars and our purses. So, so for today's flight plan, she says, relationships suffer when you put them on the back burner. Make time for a date night, she says. And we know that she does the date night thing. I don't do that because I don't have a date. So this is the last day of being in zone 2, which is our kitchen. So kitchen is the heart of the home. Focus on one little part. Reclaim your kitchen sink. Empty everything out of your sink. Okay, we've already done that. I filmed what I did in my kitchen a little bit earlier, and you could probably see dishes in my sink. I haven't done dishes yet because I'm planning on doing some cooking. So when I'm all done with my video, I'm going to go do some cooking. But she goes through the list for what we've had, same list we've had all week. Do the 27 fling trash boogie. Trash is clutter. When the bag is full, take it outside right away to the trash bin. Well, I haven't had to do that, so, but you know, I'm just saying it for you people who do have to do that. Clear out your mail hotspot. Get rid of all the old magazines, catalogs, and advertisements. I do that as soon as I get my mail. Clear the clutter off your counters one at a time. I pretty much do that every day because I have so few counters. Clear the clutter off your kitchen table. Take a peek at your pantry. Don't pull everything out and start reorganizing. Just take a look and see what you need and start a grocery list. I did that earlier this week. Our September habit was before bed routine. I do want to mention though, like I said, I'm filming this in September, but I'm going to upload it in October. So just to let you guys are going to be doing October's habit of the month is going to be paper clutter. So, you know, you'll have to get on our website and check out our paper clutter tips. Okay, bedtime routine. Friday is our day to clean out our purses and cars, and you saw me do that. You guys, I can't tell you how much I got done in my car. I couldn't believe it. What I did today, or what was she said to do today, well actually, let me just finish this. Okay, Friday is date night. Okay. Today is the last day to be in the kitchen. She wants us to spend 5 minutes and check out the cleaning supplies and things under your sink, which I got on the video before this. Are there things that you don't use? Are there items that you have run out of and need to put on your list? What's up with your dish rags and sponges? If you need new ones, put them on the list too. Enjoy your weekend, she says. So what I discovered under my sink was, which was perfect timing, I had bought some car cleaning supplies at Walmart a while ago in the clearance aisle, and I forgot all about them. Well, I found them today, which is perfect because today's clean out your car day. So I dug those out, and I found a small pint mason jar, canning jar of hand cleaner, that Myers, Mrs. Myers cleaning. I must have had a big, you know, those refill containers. I think I had one of those quite a while ago. And there was just a little in it, so I poured it in the pint and got rid of the big, you know, to take up less room under my sink. And I forgot I had it under there. And I do need hand soap, so I took that out, and you saw me fill my little hand soap containers, one for the bathroom, one for the kitchen. So I found that under there. I did find a, what do you call those, Mr. Clean Magic sponges. I got one of those under there that was kind of floating around, and I put it in the little plastic container along with one of my scrubby there, Scotch-Brite scrubby. So I know that I'll need Scotch-Brite scrubbies soon, so that's gone on my list. I do need some Dawn, dish detergent. I did put that on my list. What else did I find? Oh, I have a Old English Old English furniture polish under there, and that really makes a mess of your cleaning rags. So I have one rag that I use for my Old English, and I have that in a Ziploc bag under there right by my Old English. I kept that in there. I've got some of those, I got a package of those furniture, you stick them on the feet of your furniture so they don't scratch your floor. I've got a package of those under there, and I kind of do use those regularly. They fall off my chairs, and I don't want to scratch this floor because I'm renting. And so I keep those kind of handy. What else did I find? I do have my laundry making supplies under there, and laundry detergent making supplies, and those are just in there. They're fine. I don't need any more. I also have a big box, like a 3-pound box of baking soda under there. I also have my fish tank cleaning supplies under there, and I just that's all in one corner. I didn't even touch it. I keep my blender under there in case you guys didn't notice in the video, only simply because there's no other place to put it. I literally don't have any, pantry. I don't have a pantry here. So I put it under my sink and it works well. So I just kind of keep it there. So that was great. So anyway, I made out a list of things. I did find my car cleaning supplies, which was, I said, was perfect. Hand soap. Oh, and my garbage bags I kept under there. But you know what? That red cabinet that you saw the other day when I cleaned out my tin foil and cling wrap and all that stuff, that cabinet holds that along with my pasta. And I thought, well, that's right near the trash can. So I put my garbage bags in there with all of my cling wrap and stuff. Let's see. Yep, and I got that. Okay, so then you saw in the video before this, my car cleaning. This is what I wanted to say. I can't believe how much I got done in 15 minutes today. I got two types of car cleaner. One of them is the glass cleaner, and I got, well, I actually had three. The glass cleaner, I got the vinyl cleaner, which I didn't get to today. And I also have that car seat cleaner. And you saw me clean my car seat last week when it was Friday. I cleaned one of my car seats. It was filthy, and I've been procrastinating, you guys, because I didn't know what to do. Well, I found that car cleaning supply, and I thought, I'm going to do it. It's upholstery cleaner. I have upholstery seats, not leather. So I had bought that. Well, you know, I did that passenger seat was so dirty that I did it last week, and it got a lot of it up, but it was still dirty. So I did a better job on it today. Oh, and while I was under the kitchen sink, I found a vegetable brush that's got stiff bristles on it, and I like to use it. I don't use it for vegetables. I use it for scrubbing things around the house. So I took that out of my car and I used it. The scrubby that comes on the squirt can of upholstery cleaner isn't that great. So I used it to clean that car seat. It worked great. So I'm really happy about that. So this week I did one seat and I did all the windows in my car, and I still had time. That was 15 minutes, you guys. I can't believe how much I got done in 15 minutes, which worked great. So really, really happy with that. I also cleaned out my purse, which wasn't bad because I had just done it last week. But you know what? I like getting in there every week and seeing what's in there. If I have any receipts, I want to keep track of those in my day timer. I want to keep track of my spending. So I'm really happy to be doing that. I also take everything out and I shake it over the trash can because it gets crumbs in the bottom for whatever reason. I don't know why. And you guys saw, I don't know, I just wanted to give you guys kind of a helpful tip. I always keep a measuring tape in my purse because I do a lot of thrift store shopping, and I want to measure if I'm thinking about buying a shelf or something in my house. I want to be able to measure the item before I buy it. So anyway, I got all that done, and I think that was it. Oh, and my journal, my control journal. I worked on that today. Yesterday I finished up the gardening section of my control journal. So today I worked on just the rest of it. Let's see, I got in there okay, so she has on her, I built my own control journal. You can buy one from her, but I built my own. So today I was going through it. I'm down to about step 6. Actually 6 or 7. And that goes through, you dig out your supplies, which I told you I keep them on there until I'm done my journal. I'm just going to keep them on the table. Basic setup of it, she goes through that. And you add your before bed routine, your morning routine, and your weekly home blessing hour. That I'm kind of struggling with, that weekly home blessing hour, because she has an hour a week where she does like basic, 10 minutes on vacuuming, 10 minutes on sweeping, 10 minutes on this. So I'm gonna try to do her way of doing it, but I'm not sure what day of the week I want to do it on. Like I said, I've always done my cleaning on Saturday, my big cleaning on Saturday. But I want to follow along with hers. I really like the idea of doing it 15 minutes at a time. And by doing that 1 hour home blessing, you can do it 15 minutes at a time. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to adopt her way of doing it. And tomorrow's Saturday, so I'm going to do it. It's my first time. I'll probably film it tomorrow. But I'm going to do my 1 hour weekly home blessing. And then next week, we were in the kitchen this week. I'm not sure where we're going to be next week. But so you declutter the room first. I think we might be back in the dining room. And if we are, I've already decluttered it. So that I can start on my detailed cleaning. So anyway, it's all a learning process. The detailed cleaning list. Also, too, menu planning. I don't know how I'm going to tackle that section because you guys know, by watching my frugal videos, you guys know that I don't really plan. I don't really plan a menu. The day before is really how much I do it. I do want to keep an ongoing pantry list though, because as I run out of things, as you know, that's how I do it. I shop out of my pantry. So as I run out of things, I want to have that kind of pantry list. So I'm putting it together in my mind, but I haven't done it on paper yet. I kind of wrote down her basic weekly menu plan thing, and I think I'm going to tweak it. I'm thinking I have a basic idea of how I want to do it in my head that will work for me and the way that I do my menu planning. It's really difficult to do right now because I'm still kind of, going to the food pantry, and I don't really do a weekly shop yet, but I used to, and I will do it again when things straighten out in my life a little bit more. So I'm kind of on the fence about that one, but I'm working on it. So today I worked on putting all the routines that we just mentioned in my sheet protectors and so on and so forth. So things are going along smoothly, guys. I'm really, everything's coming together. I'm really liking it. Okay, so she's got a few emails that she sent today. You know how I love the testimonials. So she's got a testimonial here that says, the name of it is It Finally Hit Home. Someone writes in and says, to the Fly Lady, I wanted to let you know that I never knew how much all the routines have sunk in until today. And I just want to say one thing. This fits in perfectly with why I'm doing this in the month of October. Okay, you guys, so listen to this one carefully. This lady writes in, I was listening to a morning radio show when my phone told me I had received a message. Much to my surprise, it was from my son asking if they needed to bring anything with them on Friday. She was like, Friday? Were they coming here on Friday? Yes, they were planning on it. And he said he must have told Dad. Well, Dad never relayed the message. She didn't know they were coming. She said, no problem, I said, then went into a panic mode like she always used to. I have to make sure everything is picked up. Wouldn't want the grandbabies to get into something dangerous. I thought time to do clean, but wait, the kitchen is clean, the bathrooms are clean, the living room is clean. I can't find anything to clean, she said, except a few hot spots. Swept all the floors, dusted, took care of the hot spots, and voila, ready for company. How do you like that, you guys? Thank you for making every day automatic, she says. Now see, this is where we want to get you guys. This is why I want you guys to do this in October. This is what we want to do during the holidays. Won't that take the stress off during the holidays? So I'm so glad this testimonial came up now because it really hits home. This is why I want to do it now, guys. Okay, so the next one, this is the last email I'm going to read to you guys. This is her morning musings. You know I like those morning musings. She says here, from the day we were born as women, we were told we could have it all: career, family, home, and a satisfied life. No one gave us an instruction manual. We were just expected to do it all, bring home the bacon, fry it up in a pan, la-di-da, you know that. You know the story. We did well with the first child. We did everything the right way, but as the other children came along, we began to lose control of our lives. We could no longer be perfect, so we just gave up. We were suffering from what I like to call, you've heard me say this before, guys, perfectionism, procrastination, paralysis. She calls it PPP syndrome. And that's me. I'm telling you, she hits the nail on the head like that with me. That's why I've put off my car for so long. I can't do all of it in one day, so I don't do any of it. So this is really helping you guys. So she goes through the alphabet and lists, A is for, okay, so A is for arrogance. Yes, this is a characteristic of perfectionism. Our perfectionism keeps us thinking, this is too simple, it can't possibly work. B is for beaten down. We have suffered for a long time. We have worried about what people think. We suffered in silence, thinking we were the only one who didn't know how to keep house. C is for consistency. This is the one characteristic that we have, but we don't know how to use effectively. We have been consistent at living in chaos, you guys. We have been consistent in ineffective habits. She's so right on that. It is time to use this to our advantage. D is for decision. We are not good at making decisions. That's me. I'm guilty. This is why we need anyone to just tell us what to do. E is for eliminate. With our inability to make a decision, we have trouble eliminating clutter. Yeah, there you go, guys. F is for finish. Our perfectionism wants us to finish anything we start. This is how we have been taught. Isn't she right? You don't know how hard it is for me to put that control journal aside. This morning, after I shut the camera off and I had done my 15 minutes, I sat back down and I was going to work on that menu thing. And I was like, no, I'm not. I'm going to do my 15 minutes and be done. G, okay, let's see. We can't help this, but we can learn a new way of thinking. This is our home. Okay, you guys. G is for good. Good enough is good enough. Our perfectionism wants wants whatever we do to be perfect. You know how we can hyper-focus on scrubbing tile with a toothbrush. Don't let this paralyze you. H is for habit. That has been our problem. We don't have habits established. We don't know how to establish habits. We are here to help you. Me too. I'm here to help you guys. I is for initiate. We have to get started someplace, just any place. Our arrogance says that what good will shining my kitchen sink do for this messy house? Go shine your sink. Then practice keeping it clean and shiny for a whole month. This is how you consistently establish habits. J is for jump. Jump in where you are. You are not behind. This is at the bottom of everyone on our emails. You don't have to see the top of the staircase to take the first step. My God, I love that saying. K is for kind. Please be kind to yourself. You have been beaten up by others for such a long time. Please don't do this to yourself. You guys, don't beat yourselves up. We can do this. L is for laugh. We have to learn to laugh at ourselves. The lighthearted attitude is contagious. Your family is going to think you have been kidnapped by aliens. No longer are you going to be upset when an accident happens. You will be laughing and teaching the children how to clean it up. Be sure to video the cleanup. There you go. M is for more. We don't need more stuff. We have enough. Less is more. Remember this when you go to the store to buy more tubs to put your stuff in. Yeah, there you go. N is for now. Stop waiting for the right time to get started. Now is the time to let go of your perfectionism. O is overwhelmed. When we get overwhelmed, our brain shuts down. I'm so guilty of that. That's what I'm saying about my car. Let's see. This is why we need to practice doing one thing at a time. Multitasking is not a virtue. I'm telling you guys, I'm so with her on that. P is for priceless. The feel of chaos leaving your home is priceless. Don't give up. Don't give up on this feeling. Q is for quickly. Just as your home did not get messy in a day, it is not going to quickly get clean. We have to take baby steps to ensure that our habits can be strung into routines. R is for routines. Each month we practice a new habit. As these habits become automatic, it is easy to piggyback a new habit into the established one. This is how we build routines. S is for system. The Flylady system can help you if you will follow our messages and don't allow your perfectionism to get in the way. T is for timer. A timer can help you get rid of your don't wannas. U is for unite. Unite with other people on Facebook community. V is for voice. Your inner voice can be your worst enemy. Quiet those voices from the past. Someone said those ugly words to you. You just were repeating what you heard. W is for wrong. There is no wrong way to do things. There are insufficient ways, but anything worth doing is worth doing wrong. X is for excited. I had to let go of my own perfectionism to come up with this one. Excitement puts a smile on your face. Y is for yesterday. Forget about yesterday, she says. Z is for zealot. Become a zealot about cleaning. Okay, you guys, one quick thing I want to say. I don't want to make this video too long, but I have to tell you that last night, there was something I went to in the evening last night. It was just a little talk that actually my daughter-in-law did. She it's a talk she gave on cheese making in this little rinky-dink town that near me. There was 12 people that showed up. So anyway, I went to that, and it was 6:30 to 8:30. So my dinner's at 5, so I did my dinner, and I did what few routines I could do before I left. I turned down my bed, I shut all my shades, and I left a light on in the kitchen. Did all my dishes, my sink was clean when I left, and so I had a few things to do when I got home, but it was so nice to come home to my house was ready. It was ready for me to go to bed. If I had been sick or tired, I could have hopped right in bed. It was ready. And it was really nice coming home to a light being on in the kitchen. And I had plenty of time to, wind down and get all my nighttime routines done. So I even had picked out my clothes. I laid out my clothes before I left too. So I only had a few things to do, and it felt so good. It was really fun to go to this nighttime thing, but so many times I put things off because I thought, oh, I don't want to, you get home to a messy house and it's not fun. So you guys, stick with it. We're doing it. We're getting it done. We're going to have wonderful holiday season with a clean and organized house, you guys. So anyway, I don't want this to be too long. Thank you guys so very, very, very much for tuning in. I hope you guys are all following along and getting your houses in order for the holidays. I can't wait for us all to experience our holidays with clean houses, organized, ready for company at all times. Okay, you guys, I will see you tomorrow. Thanks again.